Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao and this is One News Now. Slay Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo has been laid to rest in his residence in Siaton. Let's get some updates from Justine Punsalang, who's reporting to us from there over the phone. Justine, how's it going over there?
Sean, the family has been keeping a brave face since the death of Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo. But just before the governor was laid to rest, floodgates opened and tears poured as the family shouted for Degamo's justice. It seemed like the skies were even mourning with the rest of the province as rain poured during the Requiem Mass for the governor. After the Mass, the remains of the governor were brought back to his home where he was laid together with his parents and sister. Besides, friends and family, residents from all over Negros Oriental came to the burial. Though they wore T-shirts seeking justice not only for Degamo but also for the 8 others. With so many people here, authorities implemented strict security. Men are being frisked upon entry in the compound. K9 units roam, and almost anywhere you look, both police and military, even augmented Coast Guard, are on site. As Degamo's remains were being lowered, a 21-gun salute was given and white balloons were released. But before the burial, the governor's wife, Pamplona Mayor Janice, bravely said that what is now known because of her husband's death is just the tip of the iceberg that is the bloody politics in Negros Oriental. She said that she is willing to fight this battle despite losing her husband. Mayor Janice also said that she does not believe that Congressman Arnie Teves is afraid for his and his family's security. This is following the lawmaker requesting a 2-month leave of absence. She alleged that Congressman Arnie is just stalling for drama so that he could take people to side with him. This is why the mayor is asking the national government to freeze Teves' assets. Sean?
Thank you so much for that update. Justine Punsalang reporting to us over the phone from Siaton in Negros Oriental. In other news, the UP Marine Science Institute reports that the seepage rate of the Mindoro oil spill is at an estimated 100 barrels per day. Marine scientist Irene Rodriguez told the chiefs that the estimate is based on their March 12 bulletin.
The projected direction of the oil slick was indeed going southward. Based on the projections and the assumptions that the seepage rate of the oil is now at around 100 barrels per day. Majority of the oil slick will still go to Nauhan and Pola in Oriental Mindoro.
Rodriguez also said that a fraction of the oil slick could make its way to Puerto Galera, Calapan in Oriental Mindoro, and some parts of Batangas. She also explained that the forecast is from international information about the type of the bunker oil that is leaking and on prevailing wind direction and ocean current.
There's a possibility for a fraction of the oil slick to be directed towards the area of Puerto Galera and Calapan and some areas.
We're going to pause for a quick break, but One News Now will be back with more stories after that. Stay with us. Thanks for staying with us here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Rice prices have increased by 1 to 4 pesos per kilo. One farmers group says that this adjustment is just too much. Shaila Francisco with the story.
Sobrang laki ng tinaas. Kahit kami nagulat.
Consumers were shocked after seeing prices of rice in wet markets today. In a span of 2 weeks, prices of rice went up by 1 peso to 4 pesos per kilo. Local rice was more expensive due to high fertilizer costs, while prices of imported rice increased, reflecting prices in the world market. Local rice prices now range from 34 to 46 pesos per kilo, while imported rice now costs 37 to 58 pesos per kilo. Retailers like Margie are already getting complaints from their customers.
2 pesos pa lang, nagre-reklamo na sila. Umaalis na talaga yung customer. Paano pa kaya kung talagang inano na namin sa yung alam mo yung pagtaas namin, hindi pa talaga siya yung sagad. Kasi nga, doon pala sa 2 piso umiiyak na sila. Paano pa kaya ako kung 3-4 na piso na? Kaya sabi ko, ano nangyayari? Anihan naman ngayon. Kahit anong paliwanag, ang hinahanap pa rin nila yung 20 pesos na pinangako. Yun ang laging binabalik sa akin.
The Federation of Free Farmers, or FFF, says that the price increase is too much since there are still stocks left from the 3.8 million metric tons of imported rice last year.
Hindi dapat siya masyadong tumataas ngayon dahil yung carryover stocks natin from 2022 supposed to be yun yung sasalo sa ating supply hanggang pumasok yung dry season harvest, no? So itong pag-increase ngayon sa a little bit abnormal, no? But we don't think that it will continue going up dahil papasok na rin yung dry season harvest.
The group is also warning of tight supply during lean months, with farmers decreasing production due to high fertilizer costs.
Hindi pa masyadong stable yung supply, no? And ang magiging problema natin pagdating ng June, July, August later this year, no? Baka doon magkalalabas yung very tight supply.
The Agriculture Department is looking into sourcing local fertilizers to tame prices.
We have started that already. Siguro ang pinakamaganda lang talaga dyan is that mag-source tayo locally. Kung whether it's compost, organic man, or chemical fertilizer, dapat meron tayo para hindi tayo dependent doon sa ating import.
The government has also allotted 13.3 billion pesos for its fertilizer discount voucher program for farmers. Another staple this Holy Week is fish, which supply could dwindle due to lower catch from overfishing and high production costs. The Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources is boosting production in aquaculture to address supply woes. It is also set to build more cold storage facilities to avoid spoilage of fish. The tight supply is expected by the third quarter, but for the Holy Week, supply is still enough, though prices may go up.
Isa sa mga factor kung bakit nagkakaroon minsan ng yung pag-meet nung demand, no, kasi ngayon alam naman natin na napaka-erratic yung fluctuation nung ating petrolyo. Hindi namin nakikita na talagang malawakang kakulangan or pagtaas ng presyo pagdating doon sa supply ng isda.
The agency is also monitoring the possible decline in production of fish in areas affected by the oil spill.
Sa immediate areas kung saan nangyari yung oil spill, halimbawa sa lalawigan mismo ng Mindoro at mga karatig na lugar, inaasahan natin na may magkakaroon ng kakulangan sa supply, at yung mga malalapit na lugar kagaya ng Batangas kung saan malapit sila sa Mindoro at isa sila sa mga market destination, pero hindi pa namin nakikita na pangmalawakan ito on a national scale na magkakaroon ng kakulangan because of the oil spill.
Shaila Francisco, we are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Everything's all set for Balikatan 2023. The joint military exercises between the Philippines and the United States will begin on April 11. More than 17,600 Filipino, American, and Australian troops will be participating in what has been dubbed as the biggest Balikatan exercises yet. The Health Department reports that 141 cases of measles have been recorded from January 1 to February 25. That's 541% higher than figures posted last year, where only 22 cases were tallied. Most of these cases are from the Zamboanga Peninsula and Metro Manila. And the wearing of face masks at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport is now optional. The Manila International Airport Authority announced this as COVID-19 restrictions for travel eased further. However, masks are still required inside planes and airside passenger vehicles. One News Now will be back with the latest stories at 6:30 p.m. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.